All right, welcome back, guys. So part one with the Ford. So if you started with the Ford and you ended with that, then there's going to be a link down in there to take you to the first Chevy Gasser video. It's a 4-part on the Goliath versus the Goliath. So just got this hooked up. So let's do our walk around real quick. All right. So again, I got timbrins on the back of the F-250. So ride looks good. It's actually level. So there's a standard rake. So if you guys want to have stability and stuff, save yourself some money, go get some timbrins, or if you want to run Sumo Springs, you can. Again, just stay away from the severe service ones. You don't need those because those will affect your everyday ride. Let's walk around and check the lights out. So as you guys know, the Chevy did have a trailer light setup where it would flash the lights for you. So one way to just kind of defeat that is just turn your hazards on, but you won't be able to see your brake lights and or your reverse lights unless you have somebody in there helping you with. But you can check on your marker lamps and everything like that. Once we got all that secure, we know we're ready to rock. Make sure everything's locked up and good. Tailgate's up. Make sure your lock and jaws are good in there. Your emergency brake cable's attached. Your lights are attached. So see, I put the cheap tonneau on there the other day. Everything's looking good, although I found out one of the brackets kind of works itself loose, so I might have to put some thread lock on that. But we do have room for clearance to do all our maneuvering, so we're good there. Let's get in and do what Ford has for us to set up. All right, so if you guys watch my other Ford videos, so you can see right here, it shuts off the blind spot monitoring. You can actually go into here and go to towing, connection checklist, the fifth wheel. Yep, we confirmed. And this is just going to walk you through it. Does none of this hard, checks it for you. Kingpin release locked, yep. Electric wiring, yes. Lights function correctly, yep, we checked those. Landing gear raised. It's kind of just a nice little checklist. Wheel chocks removed, mirrors adjusted, sure. Trailer brake, that's what I have it set to, is 2. You can go to 2.5 if you want. I haven't towed this trailer with this Ford yet, so but we're good there. And then we're just going to get out of here now. So we go back here. Gooseneck would be the same to fifth wheel and everything like that. We'll go back here and we'll reset trip fuel here in a minute. And then on display mode, we can get in here and do a transmission temperature set. Drive mode is going to go to tow haul. And I am not going to limit gear range. So that is what that's going to be, okay? I have my gear ranges up here. Orange is the current gear that it's in. Let's get this pulled out here. Again, in the Chevy video, it's a 4-parter. I did talk about setting up your trailer gain and everything, and I'll do a separate video on how to set up your in-vehicle trailer brake controller, if you will. And basically all you're going to do is you find your trailer brake controller, you find it down here, you find yourself, start at 2-ish, and then just imagine this being your brake pedal. It's nice and easy, press this being slammed on the brakes. Get yourself about 10 miles per hour, make sure you know a traffic hazard, not depressing the regular brake at all, just give it a squeeze all the way down and see if that trailer brake stops you from a 10 mile an hour. If it doesn't, then you can adjust it up or down accordingly. If it locks up with just a barely bit of impress, back that off, okay? But a lot of people think that the higher they go, the better the brakes are going to be on the trailer. No, that just means the less input you're going to put on the pedals to get more trailer brake, okay? But that is going to be the connection list for the Ford. We'll get over here and we'll go back to trip and fuel. And for trip 1, we're going to reset that just as we get going. All right, guys, so that is part 1 of us connecting the General to the Cruizin Castle. Again, this is substantially heavier than my camper. I did take it across the cat scale in the Chevy, minus the curb weight of the truck. It's about 14.5-ish, so well within the range of what needs to be done. All right, everything's in check. We're gonna go ahead and lock up the building we're here and get this guy going. Always remember, check your tires as much as you can. All right, all in all, guys, we're gonna do the exact same trip. It was 108 miles that we did. We are checking, we're using just cruise control, grade braking, because like I said in the other videos, if you watched them already, when the guys compare the Ike Gauntlet to a gasser versus a diesel, they always have the exhaust brake on or the engine brake on, and they don't, and then they go down the hill. Well, that is at least one advantage. Well, the way the manufacturers make these trucks, they're making them to use cruise control. So if you come out of the 35-mile-an-hour Eisenhower tunnel, which that is the speed limit, set the speed limit at 35, I have no doubt that this truck is going to hold it, along with the Chevy, hold it in that specific range with very little brake input going down. If you're going to just come out of there and let it coast, absolutely. The diesel without the engine brake will also coast. And I just proved that in the Chevy video, the last part 4, that it held it just fine. So, all right guys, look down the corner, hit subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I'm posting these videos. You'll get one of these a day for the Chevy, one for the Ford, and then the wrap up, who won the Goliath versus the Goliath challenge run in the South 40 in Eastern Colorado. All right, let's get on it.